In this video, I want to take a look at one of the most important, yet often misunderstood aspects of the job application process – cover letters. I'll go through 3 different cover letters that aren't quite hitting the mark. I'll explain what went wrong and discuss how to make them better. Okay, let's get started. This first example is a cover letter for a marketing coordinator position. I can immediately see the problem. It's too short and too generic. It's clear that the candidate hasn't tailored this to the specific company or role. Lines like, "I have a strong background in marketing and believe I would be a great fit for your team" are so vague that they could apply to any marketing job. Why are they interested in the company? They keep saying, "your company, your team." It would help to mention the actual company name. I get the feeling that they haven't really read the job description. Probably they saw the title and maybe a few keywords and quickly drafted a letter. It's not really convincing me. But what works? The candidate is confident and polite at least. But to improve this letter, she should include specific examples of her work and tie them directly to the company's needs. Instead of saying she has experience with social media, she could mention a specific campaign she led that increased engagement by a certain percentage. This shows the hiring manager that she can bring real value to the team. It needs a bit of work. Okay, now, this next one is a cover letter for a data analyst position. It's a little longer than the first. It's more enthusiastic, which is great. He also mentions the company by name. But reading through this, I can see the candidate focuses too much on what the company can do for him rather than what he can do for the company. Your cover letter is your chance to show how he can solve the company's problems, not the other way around. So, to make this letter more effective, he should flip the script. Instead of saying how this role will benefit his career, he should highlight how his skills and experience will benefit the company. For instance, he could mention how his experience with data analysis has helped previous employers make better business decisions and tell us a measurable how, so they can see how he could impact their organization too. I would also reference 1 or 2 more key responsibilities or requirements from the job description and link these to measurable results you've achieved. Alright, onto the third cover letter. This one's for a project manager role. It's packed with information, keywords are jumping off the page. Industries, Agile, Waterfall, Microsoft Project, Jira, etc. Maybe a little too much on the keyword side and not enough on the experience or results side. It's great that the candidate has a lot of knowledge, but this cover letter lacks focus. The hiring manager might get lost in all the details and miss the key points. To improve this letter, she should focus on 1 or 2 major achievements that are most relevant to the role. Link that to her experience and mention specific outcomes. That way, the hiring manager gets a clear picture of why she's a strong candidate without being overwhelmed by too much secondary information. They don't need to know every methodology or software you're familiar with. Leave that to your resume. A good cover letter picks out 2 or 3 responsibilities or requirements of the job and links these to clear experiences and measurable accomplishments of your own. 3 or 4 paragraphs are fine, but keep them snappy and focused. And don't forget to mention the company's name and why you're specifically interested in them. Here's an example. As you can see, I've taken the first letter and improved it. I found out the actual recruiter's name by calling their reception. I've mentioned the company's name and directly linked the person's experience and accomplishments to specific points in the job description. Finally, the letter explains precisely why Amy is interested in their organization and how she hopes to benefit them. So, there you have it, some common cover letter mistakes and how to fix them. Remember, your cover letter is your chance to make a great first impression, so make it count. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more career tips.